What's good in the web? This is your boy Q the Geek back again. Instead of it just being a standard list of what games are coming out, I'm gonna make a list of what games you should be playing. And it's the month of September, and with no shortage of video games, Sony has always thrived, in my opinion at least, where when they've had an archives of role-playing games to back them up, and also a whole bunch of action and platformer type games like Crash Bandicoot and Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper, just to name a few. So with this edition of Knack 2, it looks like they shored up a few things that they did not do on the first game. One being able to have a co-op. Plus, Knack is one of those perfect date type video games, whether you have your girlfriend or your boyfriend or whoever that doesn't really play video games. This is a surefire way to have them hop on the sticks. On September 8th, Destiny 2 drops for PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. And if you enjoyed Destiny, the first one from way back in the day, and got a couple friends, or you want to try something new, well, this might be the game for you. I picked up Destiny, the first one, because of the fact that I wanted to see exactly what Bungie was going to do after they separated from Halo. And while Destiny is by no means Halo, and well, Halo is not Halo without Bungie, however, I did have a few gripes with it, and one of the main gripes is there weren't enough crucibles, and then I always felt like I was doing the same thing. Instead of having co-op with 4 people to fight particular bosses, you were limited to only have 3 people. And then we had a little bit of server problems, and not to mention, there wasn't anything to do. Now, Destiny 2 looks like it's going to have a few different classes and class modifications. Of course, the graphics are going to be there. I'm just looking that maybe, hopefully, it's going to be a better and bigger game than the first one was. So if a couple friends get it, I get it, we can hop on. The first game was fun, but way too short to be a top triple tier AAA game. I said top triple tier AAA game. On September 15th, Metroid Samus Returns comes out for the 3DS. So the last game that I remember playing of Metroid was Metroid the Other M. Now, I didn't really mind it, mainly because I was ready to see Metroid go back, see Samus Aran go back to being this action-based game. So this game being a reimagined game for the 3DS actually excites me a little bit. I think this could very well be a precursor to see if the Switch is going to continue to make Metroid Prime 4 a game that's going to be first person, or maybe it's going to have third person and first person elements. I would really love to see a third person, first person element rather than just a full first person game. We might get something new and refreshing, maybe a online database with it, or some kind of actual pirate or bounty system inside of it. Could we see Metroid meet some kind of No Man's Sky? I mean, let me dream. Let me dream. And on September 19th, NBA 2K18 drops for all systems. Yes, I said all systems. Yeah, I know it's been a minute. It's been a while for me personally since I said all systems. And all systems includes the Nintendo Switch, the Xbox One, Xbox 360, PC, PS4, PS3, and coming to Netflix soon. No, it's not coming to Netflix. Now, I was going to pick up FIFA for the Nintendo Switch, but I got a little discouraged, especially finding out that EA decided not to put the full features as like in the journey mode and everything in the actual game. However, 2K can do it. The only downside is that you're going to need an SD card because the file is going to be at least 25 gigabytes and it's going to run at 30 frames per second. Now, that coupled with the fact that we have to deal with some 2K servers, I hope and pray that everything's going to be alright, but still taking the 2K on the go entices me, and that's why I have to get it for the Switch. I've almost thought about getting Live for the PS4 and getting 2K for the Switch, but we'll see. Money is funny when you got so many video games coming out, but this has been one of my biggest games that I'm excited for because I just want to see how it's going to play and how it's going to stack up with the Xbox and the PlayStation version. And last but not least, that Super Nintendo Classic Mini drops on September 29th. Now, if you are so lucky to be able to get one of those 1-minute Best Buy pre-orders, then I'm happy for you. I supposedly have a hookup, but the way these are going, I don't know if I might have a hookup because this is getting crazy out here. I can't wait to see when the N64 Mini comes out and when the GameCube Mini comes out. Like, is the GameCube Mini going to be a keychain and we just plug it in like that? That'll be something interesting. But the only thing that's really got me a little pissed off about this whole SNES Mini Classic, and it's not that we can't find it or we're going to be able to find it, it's because they did not put my all-time favorite game on the system, Chrono Trigger. Now, I know Sony has the rights to more than a few Square Enix games, but really? Almost every Final Fantasy is on a 3DS, and Chrono Trigger is on a 3DS. Why couldn't we have that on the Super Nintendo Mini? But this has been your boy Q, your friendly neighborhood geek, with my list of September, what you should be playing. Do you agree with anything that I saw on my list? Do you have any games that you must play? If you do, go ahead and comment it down in the comment section below. And as always, if you did like this video, please make sure you hit that like button. And if you're new to my channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button and ring that bell to stay up to date on all things video games and all things geek. Peace!